Hey guys, this is Bad the Guy 4, bringing another episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. In the last part, I took the Master Sword to try and save Zelda, and she got zapped away, and before we could deal the final blow to Aghanim, he cast us into the Dark World, which is a dark place that's menacing and dark. Very dark. But the music is fantastic, and the very first thing I'm going to do, before I forget, is come down here, jump down to the right hand side of that statue, and follow the path to the end for a piece of heart. So, that's our 13th piece of heart, and brings us to a total of 10 heart containers. And now I'm going to use the magic mirror, which you can use at any time in the dark world, to transfer yourself back to the light world so you're not stuck here. Just, it's not pleasant. Now I'm going to save and warp myself to the sanctuary to get another piece of heart that's over there. Well, very close to the sanctuary, at least. I need to come out of the sanctuary, head one space west, and I believe several spaces north to the lumberjack's house. We haven't done anything with the lumberjacks yet, but their house is still up here. And it's just past where we entered the mountain. Oh wow, swarm of bees. Anyway, I want to dash into that tree and it will fall apart. You can come down here, and up here is some fairies. And I'm going to pick up one of them in a net. Just to be safe. Let's get 2. I've got 3 bottles. And if I come back up here, I can get a piece of heart. So, I should mention that it's at that point of summer where it doesn't really cool back down, but rather stays hot like all the time. So, the air in my house. The air conditioning in the house is going to be on basically no matter what. So I have the door to the room that the cooling unit is in, and the vent that's behind me closed. But that doesn't change the fact that it's a very loud piece of machinery, and it's like 10 feet behind me right now. So it's very likely that during most episodes, at some point you will hear it. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it. It's loud, it's there. If I could make it not make noise and still cool the rooms in the house, I would do so. But that's not really possible. So, a portal to the Dark World is right there, and I need to get back to the Dark World to continue on with what I'm trying to collect in this video. This is like my 7th time trying to record this video, because I'm having epic frame droppage today, and I am not pleased about this. I managed to get to this point without having any frames drop while recording this LP, but it was too good to last, and I've been trying to do this for longer than I like to try and record any single video. And these guys do so much damage. Anyway, I want to come up here. I've gotten 2 pieces of heart. In this video, I hope to collect 1 more piece of heart. And the second of the 3 medallions in the game. You got the Ether Medallion up on the top of the mountain by holding up the Master Sword. Here, there's a circle of rocks, and you can throw basically anything in there. And a small fish will jump up, and then you get a big fish who is angry that you disturbed his nap, but he gives you the Quake Medallion for going away. So, I think that's a fair trade. Like the Ether Medallion, it sucks up magic very quickly, but it's cool. I'll just use it here so you can see the animation, if nothing else. And it didn't really at the spot where I used it, it doesn't really do anything. But it is very helpful. So the last thing I want to pick up, let's see. Let's take a look at my map here. I need to go. I'm actually going to warp again. And when you're in the Dark World, your options are the Pyramid of Power and only the Pyramid of Power. That's the only place you can warp. So, okay, yeah, I think this is a little bit faster. Obviously on account of dropping thousands and thousands of frames in like a total of 5 minutes of recording today, I want to get through this as quickly as I possibly can. Alright, so I want to come down here, and that will get me into the lake. And I think the biggest obstacle to me trying to do this quickly is the fact that I cannot swim for crap. So I'm going to try and swim as quickly as I can, but it's not going smoothly. I'm being stuck on everything. Okay, so this circle of rocks should be a clue to you. You want to use your magic mirror to warp into the light world while standing here. And you will end up on a plateau with a Buzzbob and another piece of heart. So, I collected 3 pieces of heart and a Quake medallion in a very short period of time, and I think that's pretty good. In the next part, I will be heading towards the first palace of the Dark World, but for the moment, that's going to be all. So, I will see you guys next time.